Very nice evening to us. This evening, how we doing? I hope we're fine. And basically, it's just to have review. Today is going to be kind of more of Q&A, and just going to have like two, maybe 5 to 10 minutes review, and then we let the floor open for anyone who may want to ask questions. How's going? And like we all know, and we've seen the bull that's been running all this while, and we've said crypto has not actually started. And we've been saying it out without number, and of course, it's repeating itself. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to this interaction with the kind of review, and we want people to ask questions, and then we attend to your questions as much as we can take, then and continue from there, while others learn from questions that may be asked. Don't think any question is too low or irrelevant. You just listen attentively so that you can pick one or two things from it. You will agree with me if you have been very faithful following updates and strategically implementing all your plans in the crypto space. You will agree with me that this is a very big place. And being big, it means you have to have a big plan for you to achieving the biggest in the space. Crypto portfolio management is essential. But before I move ahead, I hope everyone have, what's this called? Let me check what's happening there right now. All right, let's go here. Now, like we said before now, that crypto is going to take a dimension. We said before now that crypto was going to take a dimension. And if you look at the dimension crypto is taking, or generally online activities, towards decentralization, more decentralized implementations of protocol. So, in a nutshell, it is expedient for everyone to have a decentralized wallet, starting from MetaMask. It is expedient that everyone have a decentralized wallet, starting from MetaMask. Why do I say so? I say so because quite a lot of things are changing. There are big things changing. If you don't know not today, why you need a decentralized wallet, because of liquidity providing scheme where you can make more money being a liquidity provider. It is important that everyone try as much as possible to have what is called decentralized wallet, starting from MetaMask. So you all agree with me that if you do not have MetaMask, there are things that you'll be missing out of. A lot of things you'll be missing out of. So I expect everyone to have MetaMask. I want to use these guys as an example. I'll give you guys one sentiment. The sentiment I want to give to everyone is that when you see a company trying to set up liquidity pool project, staking masternode project. Now, the first sentiment you must apply in such platform like Hex. I purposely use this. I left this little fraction of X here, 13,216 Hex here. I purposely left it on stake. Why? Now, if you go to your Hotbit, for those of us who are trading, when liquidity provision started on Hex, this volume that was here was just about $35. It means it got up to about 70 something dollars, maybe 73 or $76 before it reversed back. Okay, 72 point something dollars before it reversed this way. Now, what am I trying to put out? Now, when you come into a project and maybe, an advert was made about a project, example, this Hex, Midas, Celsius, Market Peak, and so many crypto projects that we have right now. When they come on and they said, we are going to be going for liquidity, derivative, staking, masternode project, such coin, don't go far from there. Look at the sentiment you should apply. Like Hex, imagine this 13,216 was about $35. Let's check how much was hex as at that time. I'm giving us a kind of sentiment you can apply at all time. It's not cheaply fun anyway because it's not written in any book. Now, you said how much? $35. Divide by, if I'm not mistaken, 13,216. So that was about 0.0026 per hex. Now, imagine, let's say this is the volume. So imagine you are buying, let's say 200,000 hex, multiply by 200,000. So spend $529. Imagine you use $529 to buy hex. All right. As I think about 2 months ago, or 3 months before they started, the liquidity pool provider have, provision have started with MetaMask for long, but we did more of activities last 1 or 2 months. Now, if you use $200 to buy, $529 to buy hex. So right now, what do? You divide that volume, $200,000 volume, by 2, and keep 100,000 in the staking. Okay, all right. This is a staking platform, but you must connect with your, okay. You must connect with your MetaMask. Okay, so your MetaMask must be connected with for you to stake hex. I wouldn't know what's going on now because I do not have time to always check what's happening in hex. Mine was just, I've staked, I've gone, and that's why I love doing things like provisions for staking pool. That's what I do on Matrix. That's what I do on Hex, on so many other platforms that have staking. The essence is this: every coin I stake, I buy them and keep. Okay? Now, imagine you keep 100,000 hex. I think you could do just similar to Matic staking. It's about 40% per annum. Now, let's take it down. All right? Let's take it down. 100,000. So divide this by 2. Divide by 2. That's $264. So let's call $270 using buying 100,000 hex. Now, let's go. What happened? You kept 100,000 hex on the staking pool, on the masternode, on the staking pool, 100,000 hex. So multiply by 0.40 per annum. That's going to give you about 40,000, just like Matic. Okay? I'm not saying you should buy up to this. I'm just using an example for us. Now, presently, what if hex, right now, how much is hex? Hex is 0.01. That's 1 cent, right? 1 cent for 1 hex. There we go. Okay, hex. There we go. There. Okay, so 100,000 hex right now, multiply by 0.01. That's $100,000. $1,000. Sorry, $1,000. Now, how much did you spend? $260 or $270. Now you have half of it. Now this is sentiment, okay? Half of it is being staked. Half of it is being staked. If you want to ask question after now, you ask question, please. Half of it is being staked. Okay? So if half is being staked, now you're going to have that, you have 140,000. Assuming Hex can do just 25 cents. 25 cents. I just go there as low as that, 25 cents, you have 100,000 Hex. Multiply by 0.25. That's going to give you about $25,000 Now, with an investment of about $274. Now, listen, guys, why I bring this is that we bring information, but most of us, when we bring those information, they look not lucrative to us. Why am I showing all this? The time we are entering into in the crypto space is a time of, number one, POS staking. That's proof of stake staking project, staking like platform like Celsius, crypto.com, all right, even Binance itself, Bitru Exchange, and different exchange platforms that have staking. But why I don't too much patronize so much on Binance, I just look at it, I'm trading on Binance, and so I should not put my staking there. So let my staking go to another place, because of unforeseen circumstances that probably may happen anytime. So it's not advisable to keep all your portfolios on one particular platform. However, Binance is insured, different platforms are going insurance. So, but upon that, even if there are issues, or even if it's been insured, if there are issues, they have to take time to investigate, to go through. I'm not saying anything goes to happen to Binance. So be careful, don't spread the rumor. I'm just saying you have to spread your tentacles. So now imagine you have used $527 or let's say $550 to buy Hex, all right? And you bought 200,000 units of Hex. 100,000 is being staked, 100,000 is held. Now, if you want to sell Hex right now, right, it means you are selling Hex at, the prevailing price. And what's the prevailing price? 1 cent. So 100,000 Hex multiplied by 1 cent is going to give you $1,000. Now, if you want to sell, what do I do? And in the number of Hex I'm holding, I can say, hey, Felix, what the best I should do for myself right now is to, okay, Hex came down again. What should I do with Hex? Okay, it has come down to 0.009. But so assuming I want to sell, all right, Hex, I will rather sell maybe about 75% of that Hex I'm holding to cover my capital. However, why do I this person just too bad, Emmanuel, why are you disturbing us? Okay, so now this is my sentiment. Immediately I stake Hex, long time, I bought some volume of Hex and kept in my exchange platform. So that as many people coming in to buy Hex, I'm going to lock it up, it will reduce the volume in circulation. When the price had gone on maybe 3x or 4x of my money, I can take profit that will cover both the money, all the money I use in buying, both the fraction I sent for staking and the one I was holding. Like I've used an instance, I used $550 to buy 200,000 Hex when it was staked. Then what do I do? 100,000 is pushed into the staking platform, while 100,000 is not on the staking platform, probably will be on exchange platform, maybe like Hotbit or anywhere, is being listed. So as soon as the market maybe do 1x, 2x, 3x, or 4x possibly, I take profit to cover my capital. That is exactly what I did on Celsius, right? That's exactly what I did on Celsius. Now, Celsius right now, I wouldn't know what's the price of Celsius right now. But imagine I took profit on Celsius, the profit I was going to take anyway. I took profit on Celsius at the price of $1.35, okay? Now, because naturally, we should expect a pullback in any coin or any market that had actually, mooned too much. But of course, you can say with all boldness that pullback of Celsius had not been so noticeable. But should there be any pullback in Celsius, it's none of my business. Will I be affected? Not at all. Now, affected does not mean maybe Celsius will have problem. Affected means that as a business person, I always take the profit on the table. So imagine on sensors that have sold part of it at $1.33 or 35 cents. So imagine the price at which it is right now. So, but when you are in a coin that has some project, either staking or liquidity or derivatives, the best you should do is to have some form of it outside the staking. You have some form of that coin in your holding in the place where you can sell as fast as possible when the price move up. So I've told you about Hex, all right? I'm not recommending, but I'm just telling us what I did on Hex, what I did on Matic. And Matic is still cool now. On my own Matic, what I did outside the staking of my Matic Turo MetaMask, I still packed some of the Matic and pushed to my Celsius. Now, I stake to be taking reward of my Matic for Celsius. All right? So, because the percentage of the Celsius of Matic is the highest on Celsius. So, on Celsius network. So, I pushed my Matic into Celsius and have some stake here. So many times when you tell friends that stake this coin, they begin to ask you, how much will they pay me per day? If you are too carried away in cryptocurrency with per day, I'm sorry, you will miss it big time. However, if you want to be making money per day, then you settle down to learn how to do your swinging and scalping as often as possible. And again, it's better for you to set up your 3-commas. All right? You set up your 3-commas and feed your 3-commas with coins you want to trade. I can tell you there's no how within 2-3 days you will not make money. Within 2-3 days, there's no how. It's not possible. It's not possible. Within 2-3 days, you must make money. Within 2-3 days, you must make money. So you can set up that. But the unfortunate thing is that people complain that they want to be making money all the time. There are the people who say, oh, I don't have strength for this thing. I don't have money to do this. It's quite unfortunate. So, but for me, yeah, even though I'm trading every time, I provide staking project, masternode project, liquidity providing scheme project, and not year farming anyway. You can imagine that outside my market peak, call it for me, outside my minting on market peak, I still again have the staking. But with my sentiment, what was my sentiment? I still provide staking, I think, to earn about 70-something% per year of the, is it per year or something? I just know something like that on my staking for market peak. And I still do the same on Tron. All right. Now look at the sentiment I've done on Tron outside the regular trading on Tron. Okay. Dicey, Endotech guys that want to launch, do pre-launch tomorrow training, and I think their launch may linger till next year. It's very possible. What do you think I've done? I've used that sentiment to buy more of Tron. Now the Tron I'm going to use to activate my account, I've set my bot on that Tron to be trading Tron. I think from 2 cents, 5 penny. Let me see how much is Tron right now. TRX. Where are you? TRX. Okay, I think about 2 cents, 5 penny. Now look at, it's about 3 cents, 1 penny. So it means since I've started trading Tron, outside the one I hold and I stake, I use the sentiment of what was coming up. And with their review of their, Tron chain, they want to update certain things, features on their Tron chain. So once that is done, there's going to be more attractions and because of flexibility and then low gas fee transaction and all of that, And so the Tron chain, if you go to your Binance, for instance, I want to send money, right? You want to send money on your Binance. Let me click here. Binance. Okay. So now if you look at some activities they want to do, yeah, I'm not making a financial recommendation for you right now. But if you look at the activities they want to do on Tron chain, you know that there might be some attraction to Tron anytime soon more. Okay, why? Because even on transaction, I was to enter a long trade on my boat. I just hope my boat has picked. Okay, before we ask questions, I was to enter a long on my storm game just to play around with it. If Bitcoin can cross 24.8, then we're good. Okay, let's look at. Okay, assuming you want to withdraw your USDT. Now, if you want to withdraw your USDT, rather than using, I will check the exchange platform. Like if I'm sending USDT, all right, if I'm sending USDT from Binance or any exchange, I will first of all look at on which chain, okay, on which chain is the USDT I'm sending. If I look at the receiving page where the USD is going to be sent to, I would rather use Tron chain, the Tron protocol, the ERC20 Tron. Why? Because I pay no fee. If I'm using OmniLayer, I'm going to pay $11. Okay? If I'm going to use Ethereum, I'm going to pay about $3 from Binance. Okay? If I'm going to use Binance chain, yeah, that one too is cheaper. I'm going to choose asking it. Okay, but to cut the long story short, I picked this because they're trying to reduce transaction fee to the barest minimum. So if I'm using Tron chain to send USDT, maybe from Binance to these guys, what are these guys called? Hotbit. Okay, so you ensure you check the protocol and use that one to send. For instance, if I want to send, okay, sorry, let's come here. Okay, let's come here. So if I want to, is it withdrawal or sorry, deposit? Come on, come on. Okay, you can see, where are you? Where's Tron? Good. So I would rather use this. Okay, I would rather use this. So if I use this, so I'm not going to pay anything, and it's faster. It's faster for me to use it. I'm just an example because some of those futures you need to check on a particular project that could win the heart of populace towards it. There are literally things that may not really matter to me and you, but some users, of course, they have to check, you know. So I'd rather use this, you know, copy, yeah, copy the Tron wallet, okay. Yeah, and I go to my Binance, okay, and paste it. Oh, sorry. Yeah, just a moment. Yeah, you're gonna ask questions if you have any question anyway. Is it showing deposit or is showing? Okay, so what I'm saying is this: when you are doing anything of your business, check what could win the heart of people in a particular project and sentiment around what people may want to do on a particular project. And you use that as your own news, favorable news to buy more of such stuff. Because definitely there's going to be attraction to such project or to such crypto that will give you more money. And then you probably may invest in that project at the same time, or you have a choice not to even invest in the project. Okay. Now we're talking about we're looking at these guys, Daisy, and they want to use Tron chain. So the best for me is that okay, you guys want to use Tron chain, fine. Now you're going to use Tron chain, and then you're going to use Tron itself for payment gateway instrument. Okay, why not? No problem. I'm going to use Tron chain. Then I will buy Tron. That's the sentiment. I'm going to buy Tron and keep. Okay, so look at the wallet. So it's quite different from, it's TRC20. So understand, it's TRC20. Okay, you can see. So here, so you have to be very meticulous to ensure that it's not showing here. Finance is even telling you, but sometimes many people make that mistake. Maybe some will move from the layer instead of Tron. So if I use this, I'm not going to pay a dime and it's going to be very fast for me. Okay, but please don't just use. You have to check, is the place I'm sending it to using it? If it does not have such, you may not be able to use it, so be very careful. So finally, guys, somebody was asking me about Storm Game, and I told us that I've been using Storm Game, and I sent to us how we should use it. Like some of us who are started literally to trading on future trading. And what the warning I give to people when you are doing future trading, do not use big mad leverage. Use very low. One, highest 5. Highest 5. Instead of 50, 100 you want to use, that's too bad. That's too wicked of you. You're going to kill yourself because they say they give you 50 leverage. You use it. The more you put it, the faster you can go. For instance, if I want to go long now on this guy, and I say, okay, let me say I want to use $150. And then for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin give you 200 this, and you say you want to go 200x, $30,000. Okay, fine. The faster you give it, the faster you get liquidated. It's not going to take any time for you to get liquidated. So we said the highest you should use is 5. So 150, okay, leverage of 5 to be 750. Okay, so the Bitcoin do 3%, then you have done 3 multiplied by 15 times 5, that's 15%. It makes more sense. So you have longer liquidation price. If not, you kill yourself faster. So maximum, myself, sometimes I can be very dangerous. I can use 30 sometimes. Okay, sometimes I can use 30. That's very wicked, you know. So, but keep it low so that your losses will not be too much too. And we have told people that everybody register. I don't know how many people have done. I'm not regular to things that you can always be checking every time. So that either it is true or it is a lie. That let them be doing this mining. I've gotten some people say they are mine up to. Can you imagine me? Mine is just $8 already. All this while. So I do not have the time. You know, but what you know, if at the end of the day you can just be playing around with it anytime you log in, you check it, and then you can still use it. If you get up to $10, $20, do you know that I've used $20 to make up to $450 on this Storm Game? Why? I use that $20, enter market at unbelievable price. And when I will close that market, I got $104. And I took $50 out of the $104 and enter another long, right, at another season. And that gave up to like about $189 or thereabout or something. So I just know like about 2-3 times of entry market, long, not even short in the market, got up to $450 or $475. You know, within 3 months, not less than 3 months, $20. So that's why I tell people there's no amount of money that is too small in crypto, and there's no amount of money that is too big in crypto. But you have to know, where to follow. That's why the knowledge is very important. So your staking, masternode project, they are very good. It will discipline you not to even think that you have money. But when it's going to mature and you get them out, man, you're going to be a surprise to yourself. I can tell you that. But when you are too, engrossed by, I want to make this money now very fast. Look at this coin. I just forgot this coin here. I think was 528,000 units of this coin was kept here, and it has generated 7,145. Now let me tell you something. When I kept this coin here on the POS taken on this Masternode shares, you know why I kept it here? It was just 5%, man, 5%. And later there was a review up of 29%. And for the past maybe 1 or 2 weeks, I've been on that 29%. Please don't get me wrong. 29% is per annum. Please don't say, I tell you say 29% every month. But that's what somebody did on Midas. He chatted with me on YouTube and said, The person who invited him said he was going to be earning so percentage every week. I was like, wow. I said, you aren't you so wicked? Said they're going to be earning 35% every week. Come on. Is it not possible? Yeah, it's possible, but you have to be involved if you have to. So we've shown a lot of people you need to be busy. All you need to be busy in the crypto, we have them. All you need to be busy. All you need to be busy. You get everything you need to be busy in the crypto space and making money. So it's only when you are not ready to learn, and that's where you can be stranded. So what about Midas? For me right now, burning out Midas to an extent, well, I don't know. It doesn't make sense anymore. Yeah, but other projects on it like the YAB, since you can liquidate at any time. And look at another sentiment I do when Midas was doing this other project. If I have the time, I stake them. When I make the money, when the coin is up, I sell it to Bitcoin. And that's what the Midas is doing for you on this place, okay? And so, but I do it sometime for myself. I have all of these in Masternode, all these coins in Masternode, all of these coins in Masternode, ESBC, DV, this, blah, 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 all in Masternode. I think it's only this I do not have. So when I do that, when DV was up, DV was the highest best performance in Masternode project last year, 2019. So when I got accrual more volume, that was the time the Masternode yield of DV last year got up to per annum 189%. So when I bought and I did that, and as soon as I saw that they start reducing the percentage, I knew that DV was going to spike. So I had to use DV volume I've accumulated to get enough Bitcoin. So there are always seasons when you are meant to be steadfast. When information hits you, immediately you take advantage of it. And so that's exactly what I employ in the crypto space. Now, this is not part of our personal trading the way you are doing your personal trading. Those of us on view with me will know how we handle our personal trading as much as possible. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, you have questions. I know either with what we have talked about or not. Generally you are in crypto. If you ask me about trading, I'm not going to give you detail about trading because this is not our trading class. It's only people who deal with me that we can go detail about trading, or those of us in our crypto academy. So, but here is just a kind of review. We can ask any general questions. Sometime, I think it was first time, I think last year, somebody told me, maybe it's in the house, who, when he was talking about USDT, and somebody said, no, there's nothing like USDT. USD is a scam. There's nothing like USDT, And I asked the person, what do you do to your Bitcoin when the price of Bitcoin go up extremely and it's going to reverse? You know what? Ignorance is a parasite. She always followed the price of Bitcoin go up, and when the Bitcoin is coming down, we're watching it. Just like how if you are eating your food and your dog is always watching you, when you're taking your bolus up, you watch up, come, bam, 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 up and down. And so it would be like, let's grab it from your hand, but it will not. And that's exactly what the lady was doing. Price of Bitcoin will go up, blah, 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 blah. You follow it there. Bitcoin will come down again. And so he never believed or never knew that USDT and some other stable coins are to wage the price for you when it's pulling back and give you an opportunity to buy more and increase your portfolio over time. So should there be any general equation or questions related to your level of ignorance or certain things that have been confusing you in the crypto space? Some person told me yesterday that I invited a friend to crypto, and that friend said, no, anything crypto is a Ponzi scheme. So you wouldn't blame that person. You need to be enlightened to understand that they are not the same, all right? So please, ladies and gentlemen, you have questions, please, you can ask your questions while we respond. I saw one hand up, Emmanuel, somebody, you can ask your question, please. Unmute yourself and ask your question to Emmanuel Green Outer. Can I ask your question, please? Unmute yourself and ask your questions. When your workout ends, ours begin. Work hard. Yeah, if it's Emmanuel, it's not there. So anyone who have questions, please ask your questions so we can interact together. Yeah, I'm waiting.
Hey, boss. Good evening.
Good evening.
But please, I just wanted to know the storm game
I can hear you.
link, the storm game link. If you can get it, please. Yes, I didn't
Storm game. Okay, are
not
you
follow
new?
it.
Are you new on the forum?
So I Solomon talking. Chibuha,
I will not give it to you.
please. Your commitment is too much. Too much commitment. Too much
I will not give
commitment.
it to you.
I'll go. I will become your impulse every day, 24 hours.
Yeah. Any other
Please, I
question?
need it.
Yeah. Any other question? Yeah. And I remember telling us last week, and when we're training generally, and they said some coins that were on the value that we need to get. I think when Dashcoin was around 60 something dollars, and of course, so many people may not take it seriously anyway. We said some coins were on the value. We mentioned Bitcoin, Litecoin, sorry, mentioned Dashcoin and some other coins that even we needed to get. And I remember telling people to, no matter how little it is for you, need to get Cardano. Check the matrix of Cardano. All-time high sometime 2018 was about $1.33. And I can tell you that Cardano have a potential of completing times three of this. I don't know when, but wilding up for me, a London property for me, when it's still about 16 cents right now. Okay, so I can keep it on to still have, Cardano down, because Cardano had come down to as low as about 2 cents. So rebating back up now, so it's an advantage for me and you to look at, to have some, chunks of it because it's cheap. $20, $50. Now, you know one thing, a lot of people think that once you have all the money, no, start where you are. $10, buy. I can tell you, you can buy coin worth of $10. You can buy coin worth of $5, and it can give you $200 within 3 months. Very possible. We've seen it, right? Okay. So it's very possible. So don't say, hey, until I have all the money. That's not true. That's not true, guys. Okay. Yeah. Any question? Another question? I think we got it all correct. Okay. We're good. We're good, right? Are we good? Okay. We're good. So tomorrow.
They are watching their faces.
Oh, they're watching their sessions.
Yes. I don't blame them. You want to grab it. You should wait till $5.
I think Cecil is a very bad guy,
Hey, hey. My next letter, I'll be his best friend.
Cecil is a very bad guy, very, very bad guy.
Really, really.
I had a friend I told about Celsius, long time, and
Yeah.
he asked me too many questions at the time. And I told him, I said, one thing for sure, anybody who's not ready to lose money, forget about coming into business generally. And if you're not ready to,
Very simple.
yeah, and if you're not ready to be foolish, forget about crypto. And unfortunately now, and in fact, he told me, hey, Felix, I never knew this thing was going to go this way. I say, prepare for anything, up, down, anything can happen. But the good thing is that most of those things we're doing, they are not perishable. So if it goes down, you leave it, okay? Anytime it comes up, fine. Somebody say, hey, because you have, somebody say, because some people have enough money to feed their family, and that's why they can have some money to spare. You got it all wrong. You got it all wrong. In fact, you need it badly more than the person who have money to spare, from what he uses in feeding his family. What will you say to Binance, a CEO who sold his house, everything, in 2017 to come into crypto? Today, is he still talking of selling houses? Bought coin market cap with about $400 million. That's madness, So in pandemic, in a time of downtrend, everything was bad, the company was selling off. and the guy will just pull out money, $400 million to buy CoinMarketCap. No, man. So if you cannot dare it, just forget about it, because the money coming in this crypto, guys, is going to be very crazy. Okay, I remember telling people as low when Bitcoin was $3,500, $3,700. We all know. We told everybody, hey, relax. There's going to be a lot of manipulations in the market. But one thing you know is that you have access to quality information and you need to settle down. One of the biggest problems most of us have is that, number one, we use today to nurture yesterday's failure. And then because of that, we fail to plan for tomorrow. And at the same time, we have lost 3 days. And these are the 3 most important days in the life of any man. So that today is very crucial. So what a damn, are you going to waste all your time to think about the business you did that didn't make anything yesterday or last week or last year? Man, that's crazy, because you bought Bitcoin at a given price. And what even give you that, give him that impression, because you refuse to learn. You refuse to learn. If you learn, you bought Bitcoin at a given price and it came down below how much you bought it. If you have enough money, you buy more. Cost averaging. But if you lack understanding, you're going to run away. You know, that's why I told a lot of friends, I said, if you come into cryptocurrency by news, any rumor will push you off. We've seen a lot. I met a friend last week. I just taking a walk. I like walking, you know. And the guy just saw me. Oh, where you going? Where you going? I said, oh my God, how you going? So fine. It's a long time. The first thing just told me, oh my friend, you want me? I said, want you on what? Oh, he said, you want me? He said, do you know I still talked to a friend about 2-3 days ago, another friend yesterday, even today. I said, what did you tell them about me? He said, the fellas told me, hey guy, you know what? The best thing you can do to yourself right now is to settle down and be in charge of your crypto by yourself. Paramountly, very importantly, that even if you don't know what to do right now, go buy Bitcoin, keep in your wallet, cross your leg, face what you're doing. That will be the best option for you, because it kept bringing all manner of platform going to pay you 10%, 20%, 15%, 28%, 30%. I said, guy, you know what? I may not make 20% in a month, okay, but I can cross your 15% in 12 months by dividing what I make in 12 months to that month you were calculating. So it's better I stay hungry, drinking the Gary right now for the next 12 months, or the next 24 months, or the next 36 months, or the next 48 months, or the next whatever month. And all along come together and show you the stretch. By the time I subdivided my stretch, only 1 month will humble your 2 years. But it's easier said than done. And that's why you cannot get it if you don't get started. You can't start estimating by the time I start. No, you start from where you are. And sorry, so guys, very sorry. So, that was what I told guys. Say, you know what? Better get started where you are right now. Forget about your regrets. It's not going to change anything. It's not going to change anything. So just right now, face what can work for you. Take advantage of things around yourself right now and forget about the lamentation. So, guys, it is important. If you don't know how to discipline yourself to hold coins, push it in staking platforms, push it in masternode projects, go and learn. You can agree with me, at least up to 50%, that there are coins you have wasted. If you have kept some of them in masternode, like Midas platform, even the Midas coin itself, I had a friend who called me because it was opportune to buy Midas at 35 cents. And at 70 cents, he sold all. Lack of understanding, He sold all, and when he saw Midas, he never knew that Midas was on and on and on. He didn't burn out anything. In fact, when I was burning out some account, he told me it was a waste. He told me it was a waste. I say, how? When you have opportunity to buy Midas at 35 cents. So that means 300 was not even up to how much? And at 70 cents, it sold off and was, blowing up, was happy. It was making money. 300 pieces of Midas, right? Divide by, am I correct? Something? 0.35. Good 18. Am I correct? Something? 35. I just do something like that. Okay. 0.35 multiplied by 300, something like that. Oh, $105, guys. That will have borne out like about 10 accounts. So multiply by 10. That's just $1,050, right? I saw an account that was borne out earlier before the first one I borne out. The first one I borne out, I think, was 210 as at the time I checked at the time. So it's very possible for his own passive income as at that time to have gotten 320 Midas, only on passive earning. How much is Midas now? Let's pretend I just $2.5. I don't want to know. I knew we entered $3 at a point. So $800. Okay, so 10 accounts. So $800 multiplied by 10 account. Multiplied by 10. That would be 8,000. Sorry. Yeah, 10 times. Yeah, that would be $8,000. Now, $1,050. And good thing? The good thing is that no matter what it is, no matter how Midas go down or the price as it is, as people keep burning out, then it kept earning. What about my little way, 210? 210 multiplied by this 2.5, that's some money. And how much was used for that one? I think $225. The other one, 245, 249 in that order. All of them by value of the dollar I've gotten is almost times 2 of the money invested. Time and season is so important when we're investing. And I have told you, come next year, what is going to be ruling crypto world is masternode system, staking platforms, all right? Staking platform, derivatives. Then, of course, we have seen that the stock market is tokenized. And that's why I'm pally with these guys, because there's some fantastic project that we're doing. I was checking one of my platform, one of my account on them on the, I wish see, okay, yeah. I just let me just log in and check something and show you guys. Let's go here. So crypto is bigger than what we ever thought. All you need is to humble yourself, learn the basics, okay? Just humble yourself, learn the basics, act with the right direction. But as long as you're just waiting and standing by the side, just asking questions without taking any step, you'll be there in the same cycle. Man, the best way is just to get started, And I've told us it's better you lose by loss than to lose by miss. Because there are steps you miss. It will take you longer sacrifices and more energy put in place to regain, if at all you will regain, okay? So let me show something here. Yeah, we're running up, ready. Okay, just a moment. 9, 9, Okay, there we go. You hear, yeah, there we go. Yep, there we go, yep. Good. Good, 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 good. Yeah, okay, good, good, good. Now, let me show you something. You see these guys, in fact, no, Market Peak have been telling us about tokenized assets for a very long time, the time they started. This is what called Masterpiece, Master Pool, and one other one, this guy, okay, I'll check on Protocol. Now, when I send this money here to buy this Metapool, was the what was $300. Was $300. Yeah, this one was actually not moving. This one at the point I saw that 450, but I don't know how the markets fluctuate with the algorithm, okay? Now, the good thing is this. If you look at this guy, $300 worth of was what I use in buying this MPL. It grows in there. Now, but do you see that I've been earning every 2 weeks on it? That's a tokenized project. Look at it. Let's check here on statistic. Okay, let me show you something. Some of us who are very slow, I think sometimes we win better race. We are slow and steady and very sluggish. Okay, look at it. MPL. Yeah. Now you can see, and every interval of like 2 weeks, you can see this is 1st of December, 16th of December, 15, 31st, 16, 31st, all right, 15, 30, like that, what I was earning, sometime maybe in a month I'll earn 2 point something percent, 3 point something percent, 1%. You may not know, you may not understand. And I've been earning it in Bitcoin regularly, and you see the fraction of Bitcoin I was earning there. Now, I did not even tell anybody much about this anyway, but if you look at it, since look at it since April, you can see 1.9 something, 1 point this, just like that, and look at the Bitcoin fractions. So I was earning. Now, the good thing is that that was $300 I put in that time, okay? Now, the good thing is this. If I want to do something right now, I can go ahead, go to products, go to products. I'm not advertising to us. I'm just telling us. Sometimes you may not know what you're actually doing. So see the stuff itself. 1 unit of it is worth 0.6 Bitcoin. Want to read more if you're on Market Peak? You can read later and click on products and see Bitfinex, Masterpool, and Goldmine. Now, if I want to sell this right now, okay, I can go ahead and come here, okay, all right. If I want to sell the volume I have to BTC, okay, look at the volume I have. So I can come here, say 0.053, okay, look at the BTC value. So I'm going to get, so fee, we charge. So if it's everything I want to copy, on them, then copy it, then come here and paste it. Now, if I want to, I just say, PAN, I get it converted to BTC, can withdraw my money. Now, at a point, if I want to buy back, I may be checking, is the price, right? If the price is low, I can buy back, okay? Now, okay, look at it. Date of purchase, look at when I purchased mine, March 28th. March 28th. Available for sale was on the 24th of September. That's about 6 months. So, but I'm not doing that because it's still paying me little money. But if I want to liquidate now, I will liquidate higher than the amount I put in there. Meanwhile, I've earned some percentage on the project itself. So when we tell you that what's going to be happening more, in the crypto space going forward is tokenized and derivatives. Okay, so let's tell you what is in Market Peak is beyond what you even know. Okay, So if you look at this account now, I do not even have any investment on market peak on this account. That's reasonable. Maybe it was the lowest package. Yeah, I'm sure it was the lowest package. Let's check. Okay, here, sorry. Yeah, I'm sure it was the lowest package. Why? I can see that when this account was activated was the lowest package. That was, I can't really see, maybe I have to check more detail. But you can see the volume that was given when the account was activated was 8,488 market peak. 8,488 market peak. That's $125. But I put investment on this to this account, this package, and gold mine. Okay. Now, if you look at on this alone, that seems to be a long term because that's what the CEO says is a long term project. But imagine right now, even the $300 here, it's about 700. In fact, there was a time I saw the price was about $900. So I can just convert it that time and then pull out the money. And so the 300 outside the volume I'll be earning little by little every two weeks and all of that. Then these have been paying me some percentages every first, the first of every month. Okay. Now those are tokenized projects, that having to software system and all of that. So if you look at it, it's not only market peak token that you are doing here, but not everyone gets, to understand. So 148. Now, but right now, how many volume will you be giving if you do the lowest package? You're going to be giving 478. I was giving when this account was activated, so 1,478. Am I correct? Something like that, right? 8,400 and is it 78 or 88? Okay, 8,488. Come on. Okay, that's let's see, $125 divided by 1,488. I think I should get it. Yeah, that was 8 cents. Come on. That's crazy, guys. Okay, now let's see. Come on, this is not good. This is not good, man. Now, if you look at it right now, the thing had been accruing some volume, right? Even little volumes available now, 329 volume. So how much is market peak? Maybe 30 cents, the market price. If it's 30 cents, look at it. 329 multiplied by 30 cents, 0.30. $98. So only the accrual is almost the money invested. Now the volume itself, 1,000, okay, 1,488, okay, 1,488 multiplied by 0.30, that's about $464. Now, but if you look at the index price right now, that is with the index price 0.261, so 1,488 multiplied by 0.261, that's about $388. This is crazy, guys. So the bottom line is that when we bring an opportunity for you, ask question if you do not understand. So if you want to get started, get started. Not that, let me see, are they sure, are they not sure? If you want to follow you, let it follow you. Write it down. Hey, I'm very careful. I don't want to follow. I'm not saying you should not synchronize things, but always take a bold step on the right time. Somebody want to ask a question? Azubike, somebody, your hand was up.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Welcome.
Good evening, sir.
You're welcome.
Okay. For the marketer package, what does the one start to gain? If I can test it.
Marketer. Where's marketer?
Second
okay, that's the second. Yeah, marketer package I think is $750. It's $750 because this account is showing,
now.
Yeah, this account is showing $625 because it's on affiliate. So it means what this account is need to pay to upgrade to the next account is $625. So I need to log out to my
Wow.
another account. Just a moment, so that I will not speak heresy. Let me come in here. Funny enough, when I started this team, I signed up for all-in-one that time, and I was given 28,571 peak token. And there was a friend I stopped. Although he has forgiven me because I was telling him to, you know what, don't be too forward. He had wanted to do the biggest package. I did a very cool close friend. I was telling him, no, let's spread. So what I gave him to was a wisdom, but he told me no. He has a personal conviction to do more better package from the beginning on market peak. But I was being very logical. Not to just go to dive in. Even though I've done a lot of review, I have access to the CEO, but you can't just believe everything like that. You have to be very strategic. But so I only allowed him to do all in one. But at the long run, I will have to tell him, I say, just forgive me. I will have just allowed you to do a bigger package because I realized if I had allowed him to do that, he will have made insane money now, even if you want to waste part of the coin he has earned. Okay, let me just refresh and log in to show you right now. Okay, there we go. Oh, shit. Yeah, network is somehow. Okay, yeah. Are you there? Okay, can you see my screen?
Not yet.
Okay, can you see right now?
Yeah, better.
Yes.
Okay, so look at this account now. This account I think is on all-in-one. Okay, so so the market package is $750. Come on,
Wow.
this is crazy. So you only have 2,873 units.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, 2,873 units. So what you have, your coin, your token is going to be locked, and you have 3% of that every month, but it's split to every week. So that means 3% divided by 4 weeks. So about less than 1% every week of the token that is dispensable. And so that's what you get. You have 2,873. I remember when I was jokingly telling people that the first time when I signed on, this package was, you will have this $125 divide by something or something. Okay, yeah, something like this is a 125 $125. Yeah, divide by $0.07, something like that, or multiply. Is it divide or multiply? Something like this. 1,785 units. That time. That was the time when I did this. I had 28,571. That was around February, March or something. And so 28,571, 4%, multiplied 0.04, that gives about 1,142. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So that's about 10 months now. So multiply by 10, that's about 11,428. So it's even more than this. So it's even more than the enterprise. The volume accrual is more than the enterprise already. So now multiply by, let's say 30 cents, okay, 0.30. So that's about $3,428. And meanwhile, the 28,571 is locked in there. So after 36 months, is it 36 or 32 months or something like that? So I can get it out. And so meanwhile, now the strategy I now use here, instead of staking, that's some I stake anyway with their new global liquidity pool. I pull out this volume, about less than this, about 9,000 volume when it was about 8 months or 9 months, and push it to exchange platform. On the exchange platform, you find out that sometimes some exchange platform pump this coin. I've placed this coin on CoinsBit sometime, on Bybot, on P2P, and on P2P, I've seen this coin pumped up to $50. Yeah, but the company would not know what's happening anyway. P2P. So what was my sentiment, okay? My sentiment was to simply do this, pull out some of the accrue already, and distribute them into the exchange platforms. Bybit, Buybox, P2P, and then keep some on the MetaMask so that if I want to send on liquidity for, conversion to Ethereum on, Uniswap, I can use Uniswap for it. And I follow on P2P sometime, and this guy was pumped crazily. I mean, very crazy to as high as $50. That was madness. I was shouting when I traded the coin on CoinsBit, and I set at $2, and at that time was 9 cents. So I was very crazy. I bought 9 cents and I set at $2. That was wickedness, And little did I know the coin was pumped up to $9.10. I'm like, man, this is crazy. So the sentiment is that I was always not in a haste, to sell, because I know that the coin does not move anyhow, right? It has seasons, it moves, so I'll just set my market and go up. And what gives me confidence to set my market and go up is the fact that the market, I have the minting, so as it's there in the minting, I wouldn't bother. Can you see? Can you see? Very, very dangerous.
Yeah.
That was too wicked. That was too wicked. $50. Come on. So imagine I just set at $20. Just keep it there. I don't bother, even if it take them 5 months to pump it. Imagine if I keep imagine I keep 3,000 units of this coin here and place at $20 and leave it there, and it take them after 7 months before they pump it. So, and let's say I bought it at 20 cents. 20 cents, let's say 4,000 pieces, multiplied by 0.20. So that's about $800. And now 4,000 pieces, 4,000 pieces multiplied by $20, $8,000. Now, so let alone the $50. So let's pretend that you will never imagine it's going to pump to $50. But let's say you pretended that you knew that it was going to go to $35. Right. Multiply by, that should be very wickedness. Like, I do this kind of crazy things. And that's why sometimes there are coins I just place. I don't tell people to place because you do not have the faith to believe that it's going to get to that price. So you just say, Felix just lying. Am I seeing dream? 4,000 pieces multiplied by $35.
Wow.
Come on, 140K. That's madness, That's madness. It's unbelievable. So unbelievable things are happening in crypto, but it's not a regular thing, right? But when you hit it, what I do is that when you hit it, you begin to distribute over into other things, or increase the portfolio, or wait for a drop back. Imagine you sold at $20 and you are buying back at maybe 25 cents. You have chunks of it and just keep it somewhere and then be doing what you do.
Okay.
So that just it. So as much as possible, I want to believe that everyone on this forum have Celsius wallet. If you don't, go back and open it. It doesn't cost you money to open it. Open it, verify your account and all of that. And be very careful, guys. Why I don't too much have time to start explaining, telling people, I don't too have time to motivate people to buy into Market Peak, Midas, because some of them have a referral commission. So little do I know, some will maybe you want to earn some referral commission. That's why sometimes I'm very silent about anything that have referral commission. I don't want to talk too much about it. But later, for people who understand, we know that, oh, I will have done it. I remember it was Mr. Simplicity. When Midas started, he said, please, you need to force everybody to do this thing. And look at it now. I wish a lot of people saw it that time when it was 83 cents, less than $1, all right? And just even bought. So that does it. Okay, any more questions?
Okay, but sir, that package is still that amount.
Pardon?
The affiliate package is still $125.
Yeah, no, it has not changed. What changes is that you can have the volume I have, and you can have the volume somebody who did last 2 weeks we have, and you two now, people who may do after next 1 week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, who knows, may not have what you have. I'm very sure over time they will come to a point where the volume $125 package we have maybe just 125 volume, just like if the index price gets to $1. So you invested 125, it's going to give you 125 token, and then you keep it there on the minter to be having the fraction of it as it's possible.
At least it's a long-term project.
It's a long-term project, of course. It's a long-term project. But the advantage of a long-term project is that when you get the light and you hit it that way, and you are imagining long-term, but unfortunately for you, it will turn to a short term. Just like imagine the place I keep that $300. Now, somebody who I'm invited to do, it's very possible they will not put their money into it. You know that. They'll be looking at Felix. I'm looking for where if I put my money, in the next 2 months, children's school fees are going to be happening. Now he will wish he had even put out his money in the long-term project I put my money that time. Because right now, it's like a long-term project has turned into a short-term or medium-term as it were. You understand? The same thing happened on Celsius. I can tell you when we talk to people to verify their account on Celsius, not many persons on our platform even look at Celsius as anything important. I can tell you that. And only few persons. Thank God we have the ambassador of Celsius in the house, Mr. Solomon. So we went gaga on Celsius, and there's a similar project like that. I think another person that went gaga on this project, there was a project like that we didn't get it viral like that because good number of people will ask you, and as an accountant, some that have done chartered, I can and I cannot. For me to come and do a spreadsheet of the expected return on income or return on investment for the next 6 months, if I say I cannot, they say that's not a viable project because I need to do feasibility study. I say, well, I do practicability study and riskability study. So I just get involved, and tell you the testimony. And so that was what made a lot of people not to get involved in Celsius, because there was nothing to tell you that you're going to end this. And good thing, when we bought it, Celsius was just dormant. But there were a lot of things that were going on. We knew that this guy was going to blow. But a lot of people need conviction. They need you to hype and all of that. Now, if I tell persons now that even if it's $20 you have invested in Celsius since March, as at April 12th, Celsius was still 8 cents. All right? Now, but at the 6 cents of when I picked, some pick at 8, some pick at 20, some pick at 15, some pick at 16. From the 6 cents up to now, let's check the percentage, which I would not be able to say. If I tell you that Celsius was going to do this percentage, I must be lying. How much is Celsius right now? Celsius is, ambassador of Celsius, tell us now.
2.92.
Okay, 2.92, right?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. 2.92 divided by 0.06. That's 48.66. So that is about 800, 4,800%. So 20 bucks.
2.97 right now.
Pardon?
2.97 right now. $2.97.
This guy is this sensor is a bad guy. So guys,
He's waiting for you $5.
You are waiting for it at what?
$5.
Of course, it will take time. Once it crosses 3, the next target is 4.5. Once it crosses,
Exactly.
Okay. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I think I sent a PDF file that get a kind of comprehensive of activities of where to get started and all of that. Not long, I think last week. I'm sure not many persons that read it. Not many persons read it. And the white guys who said they should anything from black keep it in a book. I'm sure they were not wrong. Until when things are hyped, many of us don't get moved. When somebody will just come up, hey, come and invest $1,000 in the next 2 months, you will make $5,000. Everybody's gonna empty their account. Okay, yeah, somebody want to say something? Yeah, I'll take this and we call it a day. No, unless you are not on the forum. If you are not on our forum, this guy is it? Tons Black. If you are not on our forum, you probably will not have it. But if you're there, I've sent it before. Yeah, I've done that. But if you're not on our forum, maybe you're invited by a friend, then you can ask him to get you connected to our forum, both on the WhatsApp and the Telegram. The forum you have access to is the Mega Group because our bill with me is a subscribe if you don't pay. And I think I will still remind us. I've said it. I was not joking when I said those of us who are on bill with me, we pay $150 per year. But from next year, it's going to be $500 per year. But those of us who are already on bill with me, we still pay that same amount. But new people, we pay $500. And that's what they will pay. Now, those of us who are on Crypto Academy, you pay $250 for all course 1 to 4. From next year, you pay $750. Those of us who already pay is one-time payment, so you're not going to pay anything again. Now, some will say, why are you reviewing this price up? By next year, you're going to learn a lot of things. A lot of things you're going to hear. A time will come in crypto. I'm not saying we're a secret code. A time will come in crypto. Real information, you will not hear it outside. It will be circulating within a cycle. You will struggle to get it, you won't get it. The one you will get is piracy, what do they call it? It's not going to give you chaff. I can tell you that. You're going to have fake profits in cryptocurrency so many years to come, maybe from next year, next 2-3 years. The real information, like pre-sale information, will be within a cycle. And some free information you have before, you won't have it. The one you will have will not be real ones. Because this thing is going to be big beyond what we ever expected. Nobody can put his hand in his chest as at the beginning of this year, even up to June this year or May this year, that Bitcoin was going to cross $20,000. You can't say with conviction. Even when we're telling some people Bitcoin was going to go crazy, they say that's what they said last year. But look at what it has done. And this is how we'll watch it maybe in the next 1 or 2 years. Bitcoin will go and sit on 100,000. You will now be wishing you had just have small fraction. That's why we want people. No matter how you are trading, always have small fraction of major coins. No matter how little it is. I have some money I just say, logically just forget on my Coinbase account and just like, let just be there. Fraction, useless amount of money. And when the whole market tumble up and down, then you're going to see something massive. All right? So if you want the bill with me, you have access to the the PDF. So, but if you ask your friend and you are not added, you can chat up with me thereafter, right? Please, what we do on our forum, whoever that brought you to our forum, we respect that lineage. If you have any business we are doing that have referral links and all of that, if I drop my referral link on our group, you don't use my link, you use the link of the person who invited you. Like what we're waiting to see the Daisy guys, if they become productive. What we want to do before they launch, if they do the pre-launch tomorrow and we watch how they're going to go, we first start and then your leaders get the link before you get sign up. Please respect genealogy. What happens is what you know. What will have happened, you don't know. So the beautiful one are not yet born. So don't say the person is not serious. If it's not ready, if it's not interested, you get back to me. Then we know how to get it done. So, but you are meant to first point of contact as the fellow. Please, can I get the link? And then so that I get started. Okay. So, but if you're I invited some people on Facebook. If I invite you on Facebook and some people were chatting me on Facebook, then you can still chat me on my messenger, right? If not, get back to whoever friends that invited you to the forum. If it's still we, why not? Just go back to your drawing board. We know how we hook ourselves up and all of that. So I think we have done justice to that. And from next week, things are going to be happening. So let's watch the drama's happening. Maybe Celsius will cross $5.7 next week. Mr. Solomon.
Sure. Very sure.
So
when there was a friend, when I reached this Celsius, I told a friend about it.
Okay.
Then I was looking for people. Who will be under me for reference. So
okay.
He said that he's not interested.
Okay.
So by that time, Celsius was at 45 cents. Then when Celsius came to 80 cents, when I was about to buy, because I started buying, I said, I want to buy more. I asked him, I want to buy more. He still say that you're not interested? Say yes, he's not interested. I said, okay, no problem. So by that time, the last 3 weeks, Celsius went to 1.97. I showed him it. I said, remember this coin? He said, what do you mean? I said, this coin I was showing that I was 45 cents, 85 cents. You know what he asked me? Is it not Wayo? I said, okay, it's Wayo. No problem. Yesterday, Celsius was 2.94. I called him. I told him to see the price now. He said, when is he coming down so you can buy? I said, wait for it till next year. He said, when next? I said, July or August. Then you can buy. Then he cannot keep his money at that time. I said, spend it there. I told you I'm busy. So I no longer go for market. Let them not trade. In fact, anybody in our group who wants to sell close his account, sell to me, I'll buy. Life is good with Celsius, man.
So seriously, guys, so that's just the thing. So if you are not ready to take responsibility, it's always not funny. And your response, your actions to taking responsibility or whatever happened to your business is what makes somebody to get encouraged. There are people on our forum that if their money is in my hand, I can launch into any project without asking them questions. Because I know if you ain't good, fine. There was somebody in our forum, I sent money to me, I bought coin for him. After I bought the plenty coins, and I said, some of them just start dropping like water. And I told him, I said, some of those coins I bought for you, I'm sending some now. But a lot of them have dropped very well. You know what he told me? He said, the unit remain the same. So it doesn't matter. I'm not interested in it. He said, boss, what is your problem? The unit remain the same. I think I have passed the stage of looking at how much is it worth. It that go down, it itself will go up. So the unit remain the same. And truly, some of them, I remember that time, you can imagine, I remember that time I bought 2 Ethereum or 2.1 Ethereum for that fellow. And at about, I think the 2 were just around 400 and something thousand, thereabout. The 2, and it dropped drastically to like the 2 to be 320K or thereabout. Like losing the value of about 80,000, and some other ones like that. The money dropped drastically, you know. And when I said it, I said, look at it. He said, that's none of my business. What is my concern is that I have 2.1 Ethereum. I don't want to know whatever price it was and all of that. Now, are we still talking the same price right now? How much is 1 Ethereum now? He just told me, say, you know what? I think I have grown past this stage of this is it. I'm not running after what's this thing. My own concern is that have I gotten that asset? At least I've outgrown this thing. Now, but no matter what Ethereum is doing now, if you check the price of 2.1 Ethereum, I'm not sure it's going to be 410,000 naira any longer for the two. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's going to be, you know, 410,000 naira for two. It's going to be more than that. It's going to be more than that. And so, pardon?
It will be more than, it will be around 1,000 plus. For two
Right?
Ethereum.
The two Ethereum. Okay, in dollar. Now, I'm even talking of the Naira. I'm even talking of the Naira. How much is, okay, 1 Ethereum now is 312,000 naira, right? 312,000 naira. Multiply by 2, that multiply by 2.1, right? 2.1 multiplied by 312K. $655,200 naira. So, so now, so there was a temporary drop from 410,000. Let's just say 400,000 naira thereabout. I cannot remember, or 410,000 naira to about 300 and something, about 80,000 naira loss or so. Now, right now, it has recovered that and add profit. So if you take away 410,000 naira now. Yeah, come on. That's 245,000 naira. 245,000 naira already added. So the person said, oh, I'm good. Why will he even liquidate? Because what I expected in Ethereum, like I said, I expect Ethereum at least worst case scenario. I don't know what the market want to do now, but it doesn't matter what market want to do because I don't change my market. If you want to crash, let it crash for me. But for me, just to look at new entry for myself. But what I expected in Ethereum was actually to get up to about minimum about $700. Even though I'm expecting Ethereum to hit at least as much as 900 up to 1,001 before we cross the year. And how long will it take to cross the year? Less than 2 weeks, guys. Oh, are you telling me that
days.
Ethereum, sir?
11 days to cross.
11 days to cross. So I'm now saying that I'm expecting Ethereum to push through at least worst case scenario, $700 to $900. If you can get more energy, get $1,100 per 1 Ethereum. You now ask yourself, this is Ethereum you're looking at $125 sometime this year. $125 sometime this year. But I kept telling people, get one, even if it's 1 Ethereum, just get it. If it's 2 Ethereum, just get it. And once you get it, no matter what the price is doing in the market, it's none of your business. You just allow it to be doing what it's doing.
Sorry, boss. There was this review I was going to in this
okay.
Trade. They are saying that Ethereum might hit before the middle of next year. Ethereum might get to $4,000.
Before the end of when?
Before the middle of next year, Ethereum might get to $4,000.
$4,000.
Yes.
Yeah, all-time high of Ethereum ordinarily, all things can never be equal. But what I'm holding my Ethereum for ordinarily, that's why it's either I stake it or I buy and I sell high and buy back and all of that. What I expect on my Ethereum is a round figure of nothing less than $10,000, maybe in the next 1 or 2, 3 years. So,
God bless you, sir.
Sir?
God bless you, sir.
Yes, money. Yes, money.
So what I did to myself is that even if it's 1 or 2 Ethereum, I just look at it. Hey, you guys, you have potential $10,000 or $20,000. So times 2, $20,000. Times 1, $10,000. So that is a landed property. So landed property for the next 2 years, 3 years, is okay. So, and I don't know what type of land I will have bought at $125, and in 3 years will give me $10,000. I don't know where I'm going to buy the land.
Nowhere.
So we need to discipline ourselves. That's the reality. Many persons will come to you. Hey, I don't hold coin. I follow, I buy and low. I buy. See, don't follow anybody and let them go and sell off your asset. And after you sell off, you don't know how to return and get your asset back. You have to be very jealous about your asset. No, me, I don't waste all this time. Yes, it's good to buy low and sell high. But if you are not strong in it, or you don't have all the time to do it, just buy and come on your face. Don't let anybody mislead you. Coin is meant to buy low and sell high. If you don't know how to do it, don't force yourself. And that's why you must partition your trade, no matter what you're doing. Because over time, you discover that if I had known self, I would just buy there and keep self. And that was why I would say, thank God. Why do we say the era of master note taking will be so big? Why? Many investors, institutional investors, will just buy the coin and go and dump it on staking and go and dump it on master note. That's why things like Midas, Celsius, and all of those things will keep raining. Because somebody will just dump his coin. You can imagine somebody who have bought like 10 Ethereum or 50 Ethereum, 100 Ethereum, 1,000 Ethereum, and go and keep on Midas and lock some Midas coin there. And they will pay him in a year maybe 12%. If 12% of 10 Ethereum, you know how many it's going to be, or 20 or 100 Ethereum. And the second year, they pay him like that. Those are the things that were not available when we were holding even Ethereum in 2016. It was not there. When we were holding in 2017, holding BNB coin, it was not there. So we must discipline ourselves because the dimension is going beyond the kati things. Somebody say, I buy low, I sell. A time will come, you will not know how to buy a coin and sell it low. Okay, I think at least, I love what Chainlink did to a lot of our people in our platform when they thought Chainlink has gone up all-time high because they bought it at $1.85. And they got to $3, they jump up, sold. Oh, I make profit. And then when Chainlink dust.
Let's know what to forget.
The guy just woke up one day and said, thank you very much. Now you owe men of little faith. Oh men of little faith. And landed with $18.
Take ladder.
Where is Mr. Yoba? Where is Mr. Yoba? It should be gone from here now.
For someone say take ladder.
XRP did the same to some persons. I helped somebody to buy XRP. The next thing he said, this thing is not moving. I said, what's your business with it? Mm-hmm. Did I not ask you before? I said, I want to help the price of landed property. So what's your problem? Is it what you are going to use to pay your children's school fees? And the thing, I think we bought some at about 18 naira, some at about, some we bought at 17 naira, some at 18 naira. So at the point, the last batch we bought at 123 naira. So now Ripple came down to like 90 naira again. He started calling me, hey, this thing has fallen down. Every other thing is going up. I say, every other thing will not work out the same way. Leave them, let them. Then the guy, when he get back to, as if he was timing the guy, and get to 126 again, pump, and come to 114. He said, why is this thing wicked in me? I said, now only you buy them. As if he was just targeting it. Immediately the coin get to 145 naira. Boom! He sell off. I was just asking him, I said, Boyo, I hope you are checking your coin. I hope you are checking your coin on the Bitrue. He said, no, I'll sell it all. Thank you. It was a good money.
Good money.
I said, you did what? He said, so. I said, okay. I will remind you very soon. Because that week was when Ripple now did that kind of wicked movement. From that 145 naira, and Ripple get to 333 naira. 300.
The guy should be crying. He should be crying.
When I screenshot and match and send to him, he said, what is this thing? I said the thing you just could.
The only people that hear this prophecies in crypto and doubt it are people who have not gone through the profile and everything about BTC and cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Gone are the days when I will see small spike, 5%, I sell my coin.
Yeah.
As soon as I had that review from Thai session, after Ethereum going to $4,000 by next year, I cancel all my sales. I push all to sales immediately. All of them. I don't go to my container 29 this year. No. Every Monday is my payday. Every Monday I open one wine, receive my pay. That is it. My session.
I'm telling you.
Bangers, you say, boss. It's very bangers, you say. Who know. Who don't know, go know.
I'm telling you.
I know the teacher again. My talk, they told me, I don't want to teach anybody again. But they don't enter. Yes. I'm a very wicked man now.
Hello, sir.
Sir.
It's by default.
Okay,
some
sir.
People are. It's by default. Some people are destined for poverty.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
A wickedness battle.
There is nothing you can do. There is nothing you can do about it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
The funny thing is just that some people they follow them from village.
Abi.
You can if you should go back now and ask the person when you sell it, what did you use the money for?
No, you don't spend the money now. You don't spend it. It's not as if you even kept it.
And they cannot even account for the money again.
No, it has been wasted. It has been wasted.
And they will be making, and they are the same people that will be making noise. I have made, I used 10,000. I have made 40,000 naira. What is 40,000 naira if you actually want to leave your poverty?
I'm telling you. To face it once and for all, no. Everybody will like
some people bought Bitcoin in January, 1.3 million. How much is it now? It's almost 10 point something million. 11.4. Those people are not even ready to sell. It's those people that bought it. It's those people that bought it at 7 or 8 million that they are the ones selling. It's funny.
And next year is going to be more rugged because, just like I said, there are information I know what I'm saying. Talking about there are information you will not get. You will not just get it. I can tell you. There are information you will not just get it at all by next year. You will not just get it. You will strive, you will not get it because the level of maturity, so people will be so selective of the people they give information to. Because like me, I'm very selective. That's me. I can tell anything generally speaking, but when it comes to deep decision taking, I won't, when you ask me, should I say it's your choice. But there are persons who will tell me, somebody have asked me, said, I know you will say it's not a financial advice. Whatever you tell me, I'm taking responsibility. Please tell me what to do. I say, I can see now you are ready for business. Do like this. Since you are ready to take responsibility. No, the truth is that when you have seen people you have recommended things to do, and maybe it has not matured the time they expected, they start grumbling. Then subsequently, when such person comes, just say, you know what? I personally told somebody who came and met me one time and say, want to invest in cryptocurrency. When I look at him, I say, how much do you have? He called the amount of money. He said, but he's contemplating something. I said, what is he contemplating? He said, looking for a platform that he can invest. I said, what of MBA Forest? He said, she said, I'm considering that. I said, then go ahead and enter into it. Now, lo and behold, when she came back, she told me, are you there? I said, that would be a madness to the highest order. Am I mad? He said, oh, you advised me. I said, because I know your type. To be very candid with ourselves. would there be anybody from our platform, from Plan B, who is seated convincingly and know his target? I know that in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, he wants to build wealth for himself. Is there any person like that they will bring one scrappy rubbish and promise 5%, 10%, 15%, 20% every month, and the person will jump in? I have not seen.
I demand.
I've not seen. It's not possible. It's not possible because the level of light you have, and somebody is coming with one eye and say want to lead you, say, oh boy, you better come on for road. Because as much as possible, how much is anyone going to pay you now that you cannot sit down by yourself and do? There is none. Garbage in, garbage out, somebody will come and tell me, they are doing this percentage. I say, if it's those percentages, I don't think you can get me. It will be very difficult. Seriously. And it's going to be getting more tougher. That's the reality. So, guys, let's go back to our drawing board, do the needful, and let's make money. Yeah, don't get dismayed that because maybe you have not started making much money. Just relax. Be doing your thing meticulously. Don't get distracted. Okay, how many of us can attest to what we said when they started DeFi, YeFi, DeFi, CFA? Did you hear anything like that again? They have gone for vacation now.
Some people are in the village already with that.
Some people are in the village already with their DeFi, yes. DeFi now.
Yes, sir.
Already in the village.
I came late, but I've learned a lot. I said I'm still here, though I came late.
Okay.
But I've learned a lot.
Okay.
I've learned a lot. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, brother. You're welcome, brother. When we told people, say, DeFi, YeFi was a gamble, many don't want to listen. They were like, no, I need to make money. I know a friend who lost about, was it 90-something Ethereum or 40, 50-something Ethereum? And yeah. To him, he want to get it bigger. And I told him, I said, any Ethereum I used to buy any DeFi, CFI. You know what? He said, yeah. At the thing just do boom. I've sold and collect my Ethereum because I'm jealous about my Ethereum. And some of our community members too, who bought some of those DeFi. And when I say sell, they didn't sell. They bite their fingers because the thing just hit them, boom, boom. And they are waiting. And those are not coins you can wait for. These are not cryptocurrencies of like the like of Bitcoin and those primary coins that if you come down, you say, now you sabi. As you come down, as you go counter, as you go take right. They will be there until you say one exchange, they say information, you just see news on a particular exchange. What's the news? List of coins to be delisted. And then you'll be running a and scatter. Once they have been delisted, you just see that thing go to load below zero. And that's all. So please let us not be distracted of the level of discipline we have given to ourselves in terms of our arrangement of our portfolios. It may do like say it's wasting time, but I can tell you, you can be patiently waiting and nurturing, watering your market. I can tell you, you will really enjoy it. That's the truth. That's the truth. We can attest to that. That's the truth. But if we get distracted by some of those funny gimmicks and all of those things, man, you may not like yourself. All right. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I think we really had a nice time tonight.
Thank you, sir. God bless.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. God bless.
You're welcome.